Hello, my name is Barry Williams. I'm an actor who started my television career in the 60s and then moved it into high gear as Gregg in the long-running, never off-the-air, universally embraced Brady Bunch. Ah, the magic of youth, and how I thought it would never end. Time, however, does have a way of marching on, and that's a good thing. But along with it comes change. For instance, hair. As a kid, I had plenty of hair. I liked to experiment with it. I'd cut it short, grow it long. Once I even straightened it. Later, it seemed to have a mind of its own, and it decided to leave. Not all at once, mind you. I think it was trying to fool me into thinking nothing was happening, and it would disappear a little bit at a time. Now, my life is not totally about how I look, but like a lot of people, I just wasn't comfortable with a thinning, receding hairline. And when it really started bothering me, I thought about my options and which one was the right one. It quickly became apparent that was not going to be an easy decision. Like me, you probably have a lot of questions that need to be addressed in order to feel comfortable about choosing a direction. I knew I wanted something permanent, using my own growing hair, and most of all, something natural looking. That limits the options. The only way you can get your own hair back is by having surgical hair restoration. I thought, okay, just how much fun is that going to be? I realized there is no panacea, no magic wand, and some risks involved. It was a process, and if I wanted to see results, I had to place my trust in a doctor, one who understood me, my goals, my concerns, and my expectations. That's where the Brandy Center for Cosmetic Surgery came in. Now, I live on the West Coast in the world of cosmetic surgery. So I met with several doctors and talked to as many people as I could, my agents, my friends, other guys in the business. I wanted to know who the experts were. The name that came up most was Dr. Dominic Brandy. So I called his office. And from the very first call, everyone I spoke with was very professional and answered my questions directly. When I began watching the program you're about to see, like you, I didn't know what to expect. Aside from being extremely informative, what impressed me most were the results of the close-up comb-throughs of not just one hairline, but dozens. And that's what I needed to see. And that's what you need to see. And that's what all men with thinning hair want. A soft, natural-looking hairline that you don't have to hide. Now, as informative as the video was, it made me realize two things. Number one, Dr. Brandy had some of the most remarkable results I've ever seen. And number two, if I was truly interested in pursuing hair restoration, I had to take the next step and go to Pittsburgh and meet with him. As I stand here today, almost 2 years after my first phone call to their office, I feel very fortunate that I was able to find the right doctor. As far as my result is concerned, I couldn't be happier. I have a hairline again. I will never again be as thin on top as I once was. I may never be 17 again, thank goodness, but there is something to be said for looking as good as you can. Life is easier, especially when getting ready to go out. It takes a lot less time. Now, I feel like I have now what I thought was only an elusive dream a short while ago. A good hair day, every day. Thanks, Dr. Brandy, for making that dream come true.